Good evening. How is everybody tonight? Everybody's having a good day. I had a good day. Had another busy day. But yeah, I'm here. Wanted to reach out, say hello to you guys. Missed you. I was reading tonight's JFT. What up, Heather? Welcome. Um, I couldn't pass it up. I really couldn't pass it up. I was actually contemplating not doing a stream tonight and watching the rest of the Picard series and eating dinner, and I had to put it on hold because what up, Jersey? Um, it talks about the newcomer and our primary purpose. And you guys know I am all about recovering out loud and carrying the message. Primary purpose. That's why I'm here. I love doing this. So we're going to talk about the newcomer and our primary purpose. Hence, when I went live, it talked about our primary purpose. Why I came up with my little graphic design. So yeah, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to share on today's JFT from the NA side. I'll bring it up on screen. If you guys want to comment while I'm sharing, please do so. You can always post some gratitude in the chat. You guys know I am all about gratitude. Addie is listening and watching along and commenting. And she's all about gratitude herself. We always have something grateful or something to be grateful for, guys. So remember, have that attitude of gratitude. Today's JFT for the 4th of May says, what about the newcomer? On page 130, if you guys are following along, it's all about tradition 5. Each group has but one primary purpose. I don't care what fellowship you're in. It's the primary purpose to carry the message to the addict, to the alcoholic who still suffers. Because our home group means a lot to us. You know, if we don't have a home group, guys, what are we? We're homeless. And I've been there and done that, and it's not fun. After all, where would we be without our favorite 12-step fellowship meeting? I'm not going to say NA. I'm going to say 12-step fellowship meeting. So this, you're not an AA guy or a gal, but NA, AA, CA, CR. I don't care what fellowship you're in. Our group sometimes sponsors picnics. They do activities. Often our home group members get together. They go bowling. They go to a movie. Like our alumni committee just had a big bowling meet. Like these are things that alumni groups do. These are things that home groups do together. Says we've all made good friendships, some amazing friendships through our home group, and we wouldn't trade it for the warmth of the world. You know, I'm experiencing that now. You know, I have met some amazing people in recovery. One of them's listening right now on YouTube, all over the U.S., all over the world, and it's Addie said she thought I was talking about her. Well, you are amazing. We'll get to that later. Anyway. See, she squirreled me out, guys. I get in a zone, and then you get your girlfriend in the other room commenting from the peanut gallery. Totally knocks me off my jive. But anyway, says, but sometimes we must take an inventory of what our group's doing to fulfill its primary purpose. You know, what is your home group doing? What is the group that you participate in? What are the members doing? What is the group as a whole doing? You know, to fulfill the primary purpose, to carry the message to the still suffering addict or alcoholic. Sometimes we go to our meetings and we know almost everyone and we get caught up in the laughter and fun. Here's the important part. What about the newcomer? Do you remember being a newcomer in a meeting, guys, and feeling uncomfortable, possibly unwelcomed? Kind of questioning whether you should be there or not. You know, we had a lot of questions and we were afraid to ask them. You know, and I'll speak for myself. This is me. I was definitely afraid. I sat in the back row, relapse row is what I like to call it. Afraid to share, afraid to raise my hand, questioning people in the meeting like these people are fucking nuts. Like they don't get me. They can't possibly understand the shit that I'm dealing with and going through. But it says sometimes we have, or sometimes when we go to our meetings, we know, after we get caught up in that laughter, it says we have to remember to reach out to the new people, us old timers, which I am not an old timer, but people that have been in the program long enough to understand the program and get what's going on in the meeting. And it's not your first fellowship meeting. We have to remember and be warm and welcoming and loving and caring and show that compassion to the new person, the newcomer walking through the door. Remember that was us one time. That was us walking through that door, questioning whether we should be here or not. Hearing talks about this mythical higher power and all this stuff that we were unfamiliar with and probably uncomfortable with. We have to remember that. We have to remember to reach out. NA likes to give hugs. You guys have heard me share about the story of the big burly 300 plus pound man with suspenders on that had hay and smelled like gasoline that reached out and gave me a big ass bear hug. My first NA meeting I ever walked into. And I was like, what the hell is this creepy dude doing? But he was carrying the message. He was carrying the primary purpose. He was welcoming the newcomer. He was doing what his sponsor had taught him and other people in the fellowship before him. And, that man ended up being my very first sponsor, my first mentor. He helped guide me. He planted that seed for me. He was carrying the message. We got to remember that guy sitting in relapse row all by themselves, kind of looking around the room nonchalantly, like you could just tell that they don't know what to do, say, they're scared, lonely, frightened. So we got to remember to welcome those people that are visiting our group and let them know that they are welcome and that they are in the right place. To please keep coming back. All the cliche things that we all hear says we love the love we found in the rooms of NA, AA, CR. I'm going to go down the list again. Helps us recover from our addiction, whatever it may be. My first addiction was food, but once we have gotten clean, we must remember to give to others what has been so freely given to us. Going across the bottom of the screen, you guys may not read this every single time I go live, but there it is right there. Be the voice for everyone that has been lost to addiction and to recover out loud. It is so important. Each and every one of us have a unique, shared, lived experience. And man, it's a powerful fucking tool in our recovery toolbox, guys. Someone needs to hear it. We just never know what someone is going through throughout any day, any moment. And we need to recover out loud. It is so important to carry the message because you just never know who may need to hear what's going on with you. If you're having a shitty day, we share about it. If we're having a great day, we share about it. Carry the message. Let other people know that we do recover, that there is a way out of the madness and the chaos and the homelessness, the pain, the suffering. Pain shared is pain lessened. I say it all the time, and I'm going to continue to say it because it's so true. The newcomer, by far, hands down, is the most important person anywhere, in any meeting, online, in person. I don't care. They are the most important person. Just for today, guys, I'm grateful for the warm fellowship. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys on here tonight, listening, participating, and kicking ass in your recovery. But I found in my home group, I will reach out my hand to the still suffering addict, offering that same fellowship to the others. Now you know why I could not pass up this reading, because it is an absolute awesome reading. So important to recover out loud, guys, each and every day, and to carry the message to those that may still be sick and suffering and may need to hear what you say. There's been many times where I've been in a meeting and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to share. I'm I'm just going to be repeating what's already been said in the meeting. And then I end up sharing, and then something else comes up. And then whatever that may be, someone in the room may have needed to hear it. I've shared in meetings before where I thought I was just spewing out vomit, and it made absolutely no sense to me. But then 10 minutes after the meeting in the parking lot, someone would come up to me and say, "Hey man, I really related to what you shared. And thank you for sharing that. You know, I thought that I was the only one." Well, we're two peas in a pod, Addy. That's why I'm always in your head. Great minds think alike, girlfriend. Literally, girlfriend. I love each and every one of you guys. I am blessed to be here tonight. Thank you for participating in your recovery. Not only yours, but mine. Carry the message, guys. Recover out loud. Your story kicks ass. Be proud to be an addict. Be proud to be an alcoholic. You are all rock stars. You're badass recovery warriors. What I like to say. Stay positive, my friends. Stay grateful. Always remember, stay vigilant in your recovery. I love you guys. We will talk to you later.